Welcome to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to all viewers, subscribers, supporters. So to the point. The Subaru 2.4 Fa24 engine is the latest iteration of Subaru's horizontally opposed, boxer, four-cylinder gasoline engine, succeeding the Fa20. It was designed to offer more displacement, improved torque, and better overall performance compared to its predecessor, while still retaining the fundamental advantages of the boxer layout. Versions and history. The Fa24 is part of the FA engine series, which aimed for lighter weight and enhanced durability over the FB series. While sharing the FA platform, the Fa24 has unique components compared to the Fa20. Fa24F turbocharged. This direct injection turbocharged variant was first introduced in 2018 for the 2019 model year Subaru Ascent. It features an increased bore compared to the Fa20, bringing displacement up to 2.4 liters, 2,387 cubic centimeters. It uses direct injection and a twin-scroll turbocharger to deliver power comparable to a naturally aspirated six-cylinder engine. Interestingly, it's designed to run on regular 87 AKI fuel applications and power outputs. 2019 plus USDM Subaru Ascent, 260 horsepower, 194 kilowatts, at 5,600 RPM, 277 lb-ft, 376 Nm, at 2,000 to 4,800 RPM. 2020 plus USDM Subaru Legacy XT and Sport, 2020 plus USDM Subaru Outback XT, 260 horsepower, 194 kilowatts, at 5,600 RPM, 277 lb-ft, 376 Nm, at 2,000 to 4,800 RPM. 2022 plus Global Subaru WRX and WRX Sportswagen and WRX GT, 271 horsepower, 202 kilowatts, at 5,600 RPM, 258 lb-ft, 350 Nm, at 2,000 to 4,800 RPM. 2022 plus JDM Subaru WRX and Levorg Sport are 271 horsepower, 202 kilowatts, at 5,600 RPM, 277 lb-ft, 376 Nm, at 2,000 to 4,800 RPM. Fa24D, naturally aspirated. Following the success of the turbocharged Fa24, a naturally aspirated version was developed for the second-generation Subaru BRZ and Toyota 86. It shares the same bore and stroke as the Fa24F, 94 by 86 millimeters, but has a higher compression ratio, 12.5 to 1, and utilizes Toyota's D4S fuel injection system, combining direct and port injection. This version was tuned to address the torque dip present in the Fa20D, offering a flatter and more accessible torque curve. An oil cooler was also added. Applications: 2022 plus Subaru BRZ and Toyota GR86. Reviews and opinions. Fa24F turbocharged, highly praised for its strong, linear torque delivery, particularly in the Subaru WRX, Ascent, Legacy XT, and Outback XT. Many consider it a significant improvement over the older EJ series engines, offering a more refined and usable power band for daily driving. Enthusiasts note its potential for significant power gains with basic modifications and tuning, often reaching 350 to 400 whp relatively easily. Fa24D, naturally aspirated, widely lauded for eliminating the torque dip that plagued the Fa20D in the previous generation BRZ and 86. This results in a much more enjoyable and responsive driving experience, especially in the mid-range. It maintains the rev-happy nature while providing more usable power throughout the RPM band, making the BRZ and GR86 feel notably quicker. Advantages: increased displacement and torque. The larger 2.4 L displacement provides a noticeable boost in power and, more importantly, torque, leading to improved acceleration and a more relaxed driving experience, especially in the turbocharged applications. Linear power delivery. Both FA24 versions are praised for their linear power delivery, with the turbocharged variant offering strong low-end torque and a naturally aspirated version eliminating the previous torque dip. Modern design and technology incorporates advanced features like direct fuel injection and port injection in FA24D, variable valve timing, a VCS, and a timing chain, contributing to efficiency, performance, and reduced maintenance compared to older designs. Enhanced durability. Subaru engineered the FA24 with stronger connecting rods and a beefier design compared to the FA20, aiming for improved longevity, especially when considering tuning and higher power outputs. The oiling system has also seen improvements in some applications. Low center of gravity. As a boxer engine, it inherently contributes to a lower center of gravity in the vehicle, enhancing handling and stability. Tuning potential. FA24F, the turbocharged FA24, has shown impressive potential for aftermarket tuning, with many owners achieving substantial power increases with relatively minor modifications. Disadvantages. Oil consumption. FA24D, especially with hard driving, while the FA24D added an oil cooler. Some reports of oil consumption still exist, particularly when the engine is pushed hard on track or driven aggressively. This is a common characteristic of high-revving, direct injection engines. Oil starvation. FA24D. Extreme track use. A more concerning issue reported by some GR86 and BRZ owners who track their cars extensively is oil starvation during sustained high G cornering. This can lead to engine failure if not addressed with aftermarket oil pan baffles or other oiling system modifications. This is particularly relevant for dedicated track enthusiasts. Oil pan leaks. FA24F. Some owners of the turbocharged FA24F, especially in early Ascent and Outback XT models, have reported oil pan leaks. Subaru has issued service bulletins to address this, and it's often covered under warranty. The repair can be labor-intensive. Complexity for maintenance. While generally reliable, the Boxer layout can still make some maintenance tasks, like spark plug replacement, more involved than in inline-4 engines. Fuel economy. FA24F in WRX, while better than older EJ engines, the turbocharged FA24 in the WRX generally has slightly worse fuel economy compared to the FA20WRX and competitive hot hatches, primarily due to its performance-focused AWD system and tuning. Faults and breakdowns. Oil starvation. FA24D, as mentioned above, a critical concern for those who track their BRZ and GR86. This is a design limitation under specific high G conditions. Oil pan leaks. FA24F, a known issue, particularly in early production models, that generally requires a gasket replacement. Carbon buildup. Like most direct injection engines, carbon deposits on intake valves can occur over time, potentially affecting performance. The FA24D, with its combined direct and port injection, is less susceptible to this than purely direct injected engines. Prolonged dry starts. Some FA and FB engines with inverted oil filters can experience delayed oil circulation at startup, leading to a ticking or grinding sound. Aftermarket solutions exist to address this. Cylinder misfires can occur due to typical reasons like worn spark plugs, ignition coils, or fuel injectors. Fuel consumption. FA24F WRX for the 2022 plus WRX. EPA ratings show around 19 miles per gallon city and 26 miles per gallon highway, manual, and 19 miles per gallon city and 25 miles per gallon highway, CVT, combined. This is slightly lower than the previous FA20WRX. FA24F, Ascent, Outback XT, Legacy XT. These larger, heavier vehicles with the FA24F generally see combined MPG figures in the low to mid-20s, e.g., around 23 miles per gallon combined for the Ascent. FA24D, BRZ, and GR86, given its naturally aspirated nature and lighter vehicle weight, the BRZ and GR86 with the FA24D offers good fuel economy for a sports car, with combined MPG typically in the mid to high 20s and potentially over 30 miles per gallon on the highway. Timing. The Subaru FA24 engine uses a timing chain system, not a timing belt. Timing chains are designed to be maintenance-free for the life of the engine under normal conditions, offering a significant advantage in terms of reduced long-term maintenance costs compared to engines with timing belts that require periodic replacement. Oil type. The FA24 engines typically require full synthetic motor oil. For the turbocharged FA24F, WRX, Ascent, Outback XT, Legacy XT, 5W30 is the generally recommended viscosity. For the naturally aspirated FA24D, BRZ, and GR86, 0W20 is usually specified by the manufacturer for optimal efficiency. However, for those who drive aggressively or track their cars, some enthusiasts and aftermarket experts recommend a slightly thicker oil like 5W30 or even 5W40 for increased protection under high-stress conditions. Always refer to your owner's manual for the primary recommendation and consider your driving habits. Capacity. The oil capacity varies slightly by application, but typically it's around 5.4 quarts, 5.1 liters, with a filter change for the FA24F. Consult your specific vehicle's owner's manual for the precise amount. Oil changes. Regular oil changes with high-quality synthetic oil are crucial for the longevity and performance of the FA24, especially given its direct injection nature and potential for high-performance use. More frequent oil changes than the manufacturer's recommended interval are often advisable for spirited driving or track use. Overall, the Subaru FA24 engine is a well-regarded power plant that builds upon the FA20's foundation, addressing many of its perceived shortcomings and offering a more robust and potent driving experience across various Subaru models. While it has some specific considerations for very hard use, oil starvation in the NA version, and minor quirks, oil pan leaks in some turbo applications, it's generally considered a reliable and capable engine when properly maintained. Thank you for watching the video, and I invite you to subscribe to the MOTO Freak channel. Greetings to everyone, and see you in the next episode. See you soon.